Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for a little bit of a different video. I'm actually going to be doing a raw commentary. I'm not going to be cutting this. I'm not going to be editing anything out. We're just going to do a raw commentary because what we're going to be talking about in today's video, it does sort of center around Ghost Recon at the current moment, but I think this is something that's going to be branching into other Ubisoft games in the future. And I'm not exactly sure how I want to talk about this because it almost seems like just another thing that the community didn't ask for. And yeah, anyway, don't shoot the messenger here, guys. I'm just going down through this and kind of talking about what was just released by Ubisoft and what that actually has to do with Ghost Recon with the new Ubisoft Quartz, which is sort of an NFT program or an NFT thing. I don't know how exactly to explain it, but we are going to be going down through all the information that we know about today, and we're going to be talking about it. So like I said, don't shoot the messenger. If you guys enjoy the video, you guys enjoy my opinion on the matter, make sure to drop a like on the video, show some love for me. But if you want to go over and dislike the YouTube video, you want to go over and drop some, some feedback, quote unquote feedback on the tweets, feel free, but at least show me some love here. I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to bring you guys the information. Do not shoot the messenger. So earlier today, Ubisoft announced Ubisoft Quartz, which is a new energy efficient and playable NFT system. So for those of you that don't even know what an NFT is, don't feel left out, because this is something that is sort of a brand new tech, and there are a lot of people out there that really don't understand it, myself included. Like, I get the concept of it. It is a non-fungible token, so it's sort of like when you create something, you can sell it, and there's only one of that thing, and it is real, but it's not real at the same time, because some of these things could be digital, and once you own it, you are the only person that technically owns that NFT. And obviously that would increase its value and stuff like that. Obviously that's not the actual term, and that's not the actual definition of the term. Some of you out there might be more inclined with NFTs. I've been dabbling around in cryptocurrency a little bit over the last year, but not really in the NFTs. But I'm not going to go on and on about that, because that could just lead to a number of things that really doesn't have anything to do with today's video. But we're going to be going down through the official article that was posted. I will leave this down in the description below for those of you that want to go out and check it out and read it for yourself. And then also this is going to be how it is tied to Ghost Recon, so to speak. So the Ubisoft Strategic Innovations Lab's new initiative is coming to Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint with Ubisoft Connect. And you can read the full article as we go through it here. So it goes on to say, hey Ghost, the Ubisoft Strategic Innovation Lab has been working on a breakthrough initiative that will be coming to Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint on the Ubisoft Connect PC version on December 9th for an initial beta phase. This new experience, Ubisoft Quartz, aims to offer you more autonomy and agency when interacting with the new kinds of in-game items. Those items are named digits. They are the first energy efficient and playable NFTs available for a Ubisoft HD game, which, to be honest, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not real knowledgeable when it comes to NFTs, but in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, they are called digits, and digits are unique to you, and they have their own story. So each digit, aka NFT, for each item, it has serial numbers on it. So every single digit features a serial number. The serial number is displayed on the collectible and on the in-game item. So for instance, there is going to be a limited number of each of these items. Obviously, the most sought after one would be the first one. So it would be 001 or 0001. It is the first edition, so to speak, of that item. I would assume that would kind of be the most sought after one. But yeah, there's also going to be player names tied to this. And as a content creator, like for instance, for me, being the fact that I have a very large YouTube channel when it comes to Ghost Recon, I could see this sort of benefiting me, just being the fact that I know there might, and this is not me trying to put myself up on a high horse, guys, please don't take it that way. But for instance, if there was a weapon in the game that I owned, it was an NFT or a digit like it's called in Ghost Recon, I owned it, I went through, I played with it, and then I actually went to sell it. Maybe there's somebody out there that would want to buy it just because of the fact that it is the exact one that I owned. Like I said, I'm not trying to put myself up on a high horse. I'm not trying to, being a content creator, but that is something that they're kind of going for with this, because each digit will also be tied to the player names of all of its previous and current owners. So your fame will be sort of linked to it for years to come. If Ghost Recon Breakpoint doesn't last for years to come, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do with that. If there's going to be some way that they can maybe move these on into future Ghost Recon titles, with it, you know, the aesthetics of it, so you could still see it in game. Obviously, that's completely up in the air. That's me speculating, but I think that's something definitely that they need to do. And then lastly, like I said, limited editions of these things. So each digit is released as part of an edition that is composed of a fixed and immutable number of items. So for instance, I believe there's 3 items that they've shown so far. I think there was like a wolf mask, a weapon that was like a wolf variant, as well as a pair of pants that I think they were like wolf pants. And say for instance, they only make 30 of each, and the only way to get them is to buy it as an NFT. And I believe, I'm not 100% sure on this, but hopefully they're, if they're the same price as they are in the in-game store, there's not really going to be anything different other than the multiple steps that you actually have to go through to sign up with the whole blockchain technology and do all of the little things that you have to do to sort of activate your Ubisoft Quartz account. But when it comes to the actual item itself, there really isn't going to be any difference as long as the price is the same as it is in the Ubisoft store, like in the in-game store. But at some point, I would feel like there's going to be limited editions of these, and they might increase the price. And if they do that, I think the community would be really upset. I mean, the community's already upset. If you go over to the YouTube video or you go over to the Twitter comments and stuff on the posts, it is bad. It is very, very bad, and it's very negative. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about that towards the end of the video. But along with all of the things that we've already talked about, you can also put your digits on sale whenever you want. So traditionally, items that you purchase from an in-game store are bound to your game account. Digits take things a step further by giving you more control than ever. While they are first and foremost playable items, digits enable you to put your items on sale to other eligible players whenever you want and at the price that you decide. So that could be a little bit iffy depending on who you are and depending on what you're trying to sell, especially if there are some really cool exclusive items that they release down the road. Similarly, you can purchase new items directly from other players. All of these transactions will take place on the authorized third-party platforms Rarible.com or objkt.com, not on the official Ubisoft website. So I think these are like blockchain websites that kind of run with the whole system that kind of runs the NFTs. But like I said, this is where being a content creator could kind of come into play with this. So for instance, if there's a weapon, like the first one that they showed was like, I think it's an M4A1 Tactical Wolves Edition. So for instance, say I got, especially if I got the first edition, so I got the serial number 0001, and being a content creator with nearly 80,000 YouTube subscribers, I have, you know, man, I don't know exactly how to clarify this because, like I said, I'm not trying to put myself above anybody, but fans of the channel might want that. For instance, if I were to put it up for sale, they might just want it because it has my name attached to it. And please, like I said, guys, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm just using that as an example. Obviously, for instance, if Shroud were to play this game, or one of the big, you know, Twitch streamers or big YouTubers that had like 5 million subscribers or something like that, bought one of these, used it, it would increase its value just because their name is tied to it. So we'll see how that goes moving forward. And now moving on to the first 3 digits. So remember that each digit is released as part of an edition that is composed of a immutable number. So first come, first serve, so don't miss out, which that's not coming from me. That's coming from the article, don't miss out. So don't I'm not trying to sell you guys anything here. Drops on December 12th and 15th will be dedicated to our most passionate players. Stay tuned for more news. So you're going to have to go over to a different website and create a wallet, which is kind of tied with the NFTs and stuff like that, which we're not going to get too far into that because that anybody who really wants to get into this, you're going to have to follow the steps over on the official Ubisoft Quartz website anyway. So the first 3 items, as you guys can see here, we have the Wolf Enhanced Helmet A, limited edition. We have the M4A1 Tactical Wolves Edition, which honestly, it does look pretty cool. And then we have the Wolf Enhanced Pants, which, to be honest, of the 3, I would definitely be leaning more towards the weapon just because the other two look very similar to other things that are already in the game. But overall, I'm not exactly sure how I kind of feel about this. I do understand the craze around the NFTs right now. They're really big in other things, like with music and paintings and other things like that, but they really haven't went super hardcore with like AAA games and stuff like that. But I feel like this would have been much more suited with a different game. I could have seen this being huge if this was instituted into like Fortnite or something, because the amount of people that play that game. Ghost Recon Breakpoint's been out for nearly 3 years. It doesn't have a big player base anyway. And after the reveal of Ghost Recon Frontline, there was a lot of negative narrative surrounding Ghost Recon. And then we got a lot of that back with Operation Motherland. A lot of people were excited. A lot of people were really happy about it. A lot of people kind of shifted the narrative back to the positive. And I feel like them releasing this, everything we gained by the release of Operation Motherland when it comes to the general morale of the community and the narrative of Ghost Recon, it's all gone. It is all gone with the release of this, because a lot of people are just going to look at this as a glorified microtransaction system on steroids. Like I said, just go over to the YouTube videos, go over to the Twitter comments and stuff on the official post, and that's all it is. I know there's going to be a select few of you guys out there that are really kind of into the NFTs, and you might be really excited about this, but, this is like one of those things, just like Ghost Recon Frontline, it's something that we didn't ask for. And yes, this isn't the Ghost Recon developers, it's the Ubisoft Strategic Innovations Lab that's been working on this, but still, there's so many other things that they could have put those resources toward that could have made the franchise better, could have made the gameplay better, or something like that with new innovations, being that it's from the Innovations Lab. But yeah, I don't know. I honestly, like I said, I didn't know exactly how to go about this video. It was sort of like a free commentary here. But I'm not gonna really ramble too much more. Maybe me and G Money will do like a TAC roundtable later on tonight and kind of talk about it between us, and maybe the pros and the cons and stuff like that, and kind of get your guys' feedback. Not 100% sure if we're going to be doing that yet. I'll have to get with him and kind of find out. But overall, that is going to do it for the video. I'm not sure what gameplay I'm going to throw behind this, but I hope you guys did enjoy whatever gameplay I threw on here. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just kind of bringing you guys my opinion on this and the information that was provided by the Ubisoft article. But hopefully here soon we will get back to some Ghost Recon content. I know I haven't uploaded in nearly 3 weeks, 4 weeks almost. After I kind of went through Operation Motherland, I really didn't have a whole lot of other things to do on the game. I've been playing a few other games and stuff like that, but we are going to get back to covering Ghost Recon, maybe doing some streams and stuff like that, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. But overall, that is going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys liked my opinion on this, you want to share your feedback down below in the comments, please do. But like I said, don't shoot the messenger. And I will see you guys very, very soon for some more content here on the channel. But until then, take care. I will catch you guys next time.